Busting the myth. Is it safe to combine milk and fish in your diet? A close-up of a frosty glass of milk next to a perfectly grilled fish on a quaint wooden table. Background music. Light, upbeat instrumental music to set an engaging and curious vibe. Busting the myth. Is it safe to combine milk and fish in your diet? For years, rumors have swirled around your dining table. Don't mix fish and milk. It's bad for you. It might give you skin problems, or worse, ruin your digestion. But hold on. Does this claim hold up under scrutiny, or is it one of those persistent food myths we've been conditioned to believe? Today, we're embarking on a myth-busting mission to separate fact from fiction. Grab a seat at the table, health enthusiasts, because what you're about to hear might surprise you. Visual. Historical books and ancient manuscripts displayed, with pages fluttering open to sections on traditional food practices. Origins of the myth. Busting the myth. Is it safe to combine milk and fish in your diet? Let's take a quick trip back in time. The idea that combining milk and fish harms your health has been passed down for centuries. This belief was rooted in stories, not science. Some cultures warned that mixing these would trigger skin conditions like vitiligo, disrupting your skin's pigmentation. Others claimed digestive troubles were inevitable with this combo. But why do such strong opinions exist about two perfectly healthy foods? Historians note that this could stem from anecdotal observations or the misattribution of unrelated health issues to their consumption. As is often the case, myths born out of tradition are carried forward as facts. But how much of this applies to modern science and our understanding of nutrition? A modern lab setup showcasing molecules of nutrients found in milk and fish on a screen, with health experts calmly explaining the science. Text overlay: what science says. Busting the myth. Is it safe to combine milk and fish in your diet? Here's the good news. Science has no bone to pick with milk and fish. Research has repeatedly debunked claims that eating them together is harmful. In fact, these two foods are nutritional champions. Milk is loaded with calcium, vitamin D, and essential fats that build strong bones. Fish isn't lagging behind either, offering protein, omega-3 fatty acids, and a dose of healthy vitamins. Infographic comparing the nutritional benefits of milk and fish side by side. Busting the myth. Is it safe to combine milk and fish in your diet? Unless you're dealing with food allergies or lactose intolerance, there's no evidence to suggest that mixing milk and fish does any harm. Science assures no digestion disasters, no skin problems, no ticking time bombs. Simply put, this is a nutritional partnership you don't need to fear. A family enjoying a creamy fish soup and smiling. Busting the myth. Is it safe to combine milk and fish in your diet? Still feeling skeptical? Let's dive into culinary traditions worldwide and let the meals speak for themselves. Lush shots of kitchens in different parts of the world, with chefs preparing fish chowders, creamy seafood dishes, and milk-based fish curries. Busting the myth. Is it safe to combine milk and fish in your diet? From Asia to Europe, milk and fish have been co-starring on the same plate for centuries. Indian chefs whip up luscious coconut milk-based fish curries that explode with flavor. Across the Atlantic, creamy New England-style fish chowders rank as a comfort food staple. And let's not forget Scandinavian traditions, where milk and fish often share the spotlight in wholesome stews or casseroles. Nutritionists and chefs in interviews, adding credibility. Busting the myth. Is it safe to combine milk and fish in your diet? We spoke to health experts and culinary professionals who collectively dismiss this myth as a relic of the past. Not only is the combination safe, but it's also nutritious, and, in many cases, improves the taste and texture of some dishes, giving you more reason to experiment in the kitchen. Visual. Animated graphics of speech bubbles with skin issues, upset stomach, and old wives' tales appearing and fading. Busting the myth. Is it safe to combine milk and fish in your diet? But if science and global culinary traditions are not concerned about this combination, why does the idea persist? Food myths often originate from cultural practices or misunderstandings, passed down as unchallenged truths. Maybe someone didn't feel great after eating fish and drinking milk, remembered that outcome, and the myth was born. Or perhaps it was just an attempt to simplify food safety concepts for the masses in earlier times. Either way, we're here to bust it wide open. A montage of happy people enjoying fish and milk dishes, from fine dining settings to home-cooked meals. A split screen showing two scenarios. On one side, someone confidently enjoying a rich fish and milk-based dish. On the other, the myth being debunked with a bold green checkmark and text reading, "Myth busted." Text overlay, "Myth busted for good." Busting the myth. Is it safe to combine milk and fish in your diet? So, let's settle this. Eating milk and fish together isn't harmful. Science backs it. History embraces it. Your body thrives on it. It's time to let go of outdated food myths and embrace what's true. Milk and fish can sit happily together on your plate. A family toasting with dishes that combine both ingredients while laughing. Busting the myth. Is it safe to combine milk and fish in your diet? Here's the takeaway. Whether you're exploring new recipes, attending a dinner party, or simply fueling your body with nourishing foods, you no longer need to shy away from milk and fish at the same meal. You're allowed to enjoy every bite guilt-free. The host sits at a beautifully set dining table, a bowl of creamy fish curry in front of them, exuding gratitude and enthusiasm. Busting the myth. Is it safe to combine milk and fish in your diet? Thank you for joining us on this myth-busting adventure. If you're all about exploring nutrition facts, discovering health-conscious food habits, and learning the science behind your favorite meals, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. This way, you won't miss our next episode. Links appear on screen with playlists for viewers to explore. Busting the myth. Is it safe to combine milk and fish in your diet? Are you hungry for more myth-busting? Click the links to dive into our playlist. Whether it's tips for wellness, foodie debates, or culinary science, we've got it covered. Stay curious, stay healthy, and as always, enjoy your plate. Playlist links. Health and Wellness, YouTube playlist. Tech Channel, YouTube playlist. Dark Secrets, YouTube playlist. Just for Laughs, YouTube playlist. Busting the myth. Is it safe to combine milk and fish in your diet? #food myths, #milk and fish, #dietary debate, #nutrition facts, #healthy eating, #food safety, #myth-busting, #culinary science, #healthy diet, #food combination. This revitalized script adds layers of engagement, focusing on health enthusiasts while blending insightful facts with cultural storytelling. The message remains clear. Milk and fish are a duo worth celebrating, not avoiding. Happy myth-busting.